From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.82 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,187 per ounce. Zen Cash is trading at $19, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,342. Antiwar.com reports heavy U.S. sanctions imposed on Iran have done significant harm to the Iranian currency in recent weeks and has aimed to cut the Iranians off from international trade. Among the hardest hit are a lot of middle-class Iraqis. Iraq loses a valuable trading partner for sure, as the government has already conceded they'll comply with U.S. demands. But for many Iraqis, the sanctions are also destroying their investment in the Iranian private sector. This reflects close economic ties between Iran and the middle-class Shiite Iraqis in the country's east, but it is also an accident of recent history that Iraqis are invested so heavily in Iran. The massive gains by the Islamic State in 2015 in Iraq had a lot of Iraqis looking to send assets abroad for protection, and this was around the same time the P5+1 nuclear deal was opening up Iran to international business. Seeing a growing opportunity, many Iraqis smuggled their life savings across the border into Iran to invest. Iran's economic woes now that the U.S. has dishonored the P5+1 deal and the collapsing currency means many have suffered huge losses. This could have an even bigger impact on Iraq than the lost trade, as a substantial number of Iraqis have lost a lot of their savings and will no longer have that money to invest in the post-the Islamic State reconstruction domestically. You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates, like Namecheap and Amazon, at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. Or you can shop directly from FPP with Bitcoin in the Bitcoin store. That's shop.fppradio.com. UPI reports Southwest Airlines announced Tuesday it will only allow dogs and cats on flights as emotional support animals, and they must be accompanied by a doctor's note. The airline said each passenger can bring only one emotional support animal on board, and the animal must be in a carrier or on a leash at all times. Southwest also said it will only accept dogs, cats, or miniature horses as trained service animals on board flights. The airline said for the health and safety of our customers and employees, unusual or exotic animals will not be accepted. The new policy announcement appears to be an attempt to curb disagreements between passengers and various airlines over what animals can and cannot be brought in the cabins of passenger planes. In January, a woman purchased a ticket for her emotional support peacock, even though United Airlines said it repeatedly told her it would not allow the bird in the cabin. United and Delta Airlines each announced tighter restrictions on emotional support animals earlier this year. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and numerous supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $1 per month through Patreon and get perks like ad-free versions of FPP Radio News and Peace, Love, Liberty Radio. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports the Pennsylvania Attorney General said Tuesday Roman Catholic priest in the state sexually abused thousands of children over a 70-year period and silenced victims through the weaponization of faith and a systematic cover-up campaign by their bishops. An 884-page report made public by Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro after a 2-year investigation contained graphic examples of children being groomed and sexually abused by clergymen. It was largely based on documents from secret archives kept by the diocese, including handwritten confessions by priests. Representatives of the 6 Pennsylvania dioceses included in the report could not be reached for comment. The Attorney General said it was the most comprehensive report on Catholic clergy sex abuse in American history, nearly 2 decades after an expose of widespread abuse and cover-up in Boston that rocked the Roman Catholic Church. Several of the dioceses issued statements apologizing to victims and saying they were taking steps to ensure any criminal behavior was stopped. Bishop Lawrence Persico of the Erie Diocese said in a statement, "The grand jury has challenged us as a Catholic diocese to put victims first and continue to improve ways to protect children and youth." Shapiro said the pattern was abuse, deny, and cover up, adding that church officials sought to keep abuse allegations quiet long enough so they can no longer be prosecuted under Pennsylvania's statute of limitations. The report cited 301 priests, some of whom have died. Only 2 of them are still subject to prosecution. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.